Hello future CAs. This video is for all the students writing their CA inter exams in 2026, either Jan, May or September attempt. And specifically to those who just recently cleared your CA foundation in May 2025. Congratulations. Or somebody who's entering inter through direct entry scheme and writing your exam predominantly in May 2026 exams or other exams in 2026. If you are a CA student or even if you are a parent looking for classes for your students, this video is for you guys. Before I tell you to take this class, I just have one humble request. Let's say I'm buying a shirt or let's say you're buying a sari. Will you go to the first shop and buy that, guys? No. What you will do is go to 10 to 15 different shops and see which is the best one for you or your kids. If you're putting your son in school or college, you will see 7 to 8 options minimum before you decide. And believe me guys, this decision of CA Inter for your son or if you're a student watching is very important. Not because of the money comes second over here, because you are trusting and investing 9 months of your life. Let me repeat, you are investing 9 months of your life, trusting one academy or trusting one teacher. Let it be online or offline. Both are very effective now in post-corona 2025 world, guys. But this decision is very important because many students want to desire to pass in the first attempt or they also wish to get a rank. And for that, what is the approach you have to follow, guys? What is the approach you have to follow? It cannot be only conceptual. It cannot be only exam oriented. You need to do in-depth conceptual learning. First, you should do in-depth conceptual learning, understand the whole subject, why this is there, how to do that, all of that. And then lastly, you have to go exam oriented, because in exam, you should know how to solve the sums and questions within 3 hours. So that means you need both concepts plus you need to have exam oriented, and that's how we derived the term the CEO schedule. So what we have in the CA classroom, for CA inter students is something called learn from home classes. Today, most students are situated in many parts of India. It becomes very difficult for everybody to travel to the class from different cities. So we are introducing this learn from home, where we have been doing it for quite some time now, along with CEO schedule for your May 26 and September 26 exams. Like I said, this has detailed concepts and exam oriented approach. And in this video, I'm going to explain entirely why learn from home is one of the good options that you have. I'm not telling you have to take this only. Be aware of this option, and then at the end of the video, you yourself will decide why learn from home would be one of the best options for you. Okay. We also have a schedule. Like I said, we have a learn from home full schedule, like you can see over here. But before I come and explain this full schedule for you guys, I need to give you a background as to what you can expect in learn from home. Okay. Since students will be studying from their house using recorded classes, look at all the things that we offer. First, we offer students something called a buddy program. Challenge students have is sitting in one room in their house and studying. They become lonely in this journey. So we have accountability buddies, where students who are studying for the same exam will be matched with them as a buddy, and they will have accountability partner. Sir, during my preparation, what about doubts, sir? Doubts can be cleared on WhatsApp group, or also you can call the faculty. Every month, all the faculties will come online live, and we will give you online live mentoring. The CA Classroom is the only academy in the entire country, guys, that also gives you mental health support. You just go check if anybody else does that. Okay, this CA course is a 9 months rigorous program. Okay, so much of stress for students, and we also support you with mental health. We have online and offline mental health programs fully free if you join the Learn from Home course. In these 9 months, apart from studies, we also give students sports day. You can go check on Instagram, Google the sports days we have conducted in the past. 500 plus students have participated in sports day. We do it once every 3 months, 3 times a year. Cricket, badminton, and we are going to now introduce even pickleball in the upcoming batches for you guys. So sports day is something that is there for you. You can join us. No need to pay anything for that also. And lastly, the CEO schedule that I told you. The first 5 things which I mentioned here are other support to make your journey more meaningful in these 9 months of Learn from Home. The CEO schedule is the main one regarding the classes which I am going to explain now. What comes in CEO is you get classes, you get books, and you get test series with evaluation. So in this entire period until your exam, we will conduct almost 40 to 50 tests and also correct and give you feedback, guys. Okay. So like I said, we have a schedule here. But before I get to that schedule, let me easily explain this 9 months plan for you. Believe me, guys, believe me, okay. You ask the seniors who have taken the class from us. We have 500 to 700 students who have already signed up for all the classes of CA Classroom. You ask them if all these things are already there or not, okay. You look at the podcast that we have uploaded on our channel. So many students who have cleared and even got ranks have given their feedback, okay. But I want to explain this 9 months program to you from scratch, okay. If you have any doubts after I explain in this video also, feel free to call me. No admin team. I will give you my number directly, faculty's number. You can call me and ask the doubt. In this 9 months, sir, when are you recording this video? I am recording this in the month of July 2025. In the month of July 2025. So after that, if you are writing your exams in May 2026, you have 9 months. If you are writing in September 2026, you have more than 9 months. So this plan is suitable if you have 9 months or more for the exam. And even if you have little less than 9 months, sir, I have only 8 months, sir. Little late I am seeing this video. Still it's okay. You can manage it. You can easily get through when you understand this plan. What we are going to do in this is in the first 6 months, we are going to teach you the concepts. You will fully learn the classes, okay. The last 3 months, it will be only revision for you. Only revision for you guys. And in the first 6 months, you will write totally around 4 tests per subject. Per subject, you will write 4 tests. And in the last 3 months, you will write 3 tests per subject. You will write 3 tests per subject, guys. Let me explain how this works. So first I will explain to you what will happen in the first 6 months. And then I will explain to you what will happen in the next 3 months. Okay, what will happen in the next 3 months. So you have 9 months. Okay, in the first 6 months, 180 days is there. I will break this into 4 parts. I will break it into how many parts, guys? 4 parts. Okay, let me call this as part 1. Let me call this part 2, part 3 and part 4. Okay, to make it simple for you, each part is for 45 days, 45, 45, 45. Or in other simpler words, in each part you will cover 25% of syllabus. 25%, 25%, 25% and 25% of syllabus. In school days, if you remember, no, in class 12, you used to have quarterly exams. You remember, quarterly exams you used to have. Like that, this first 4 parts is broken down into 4 quarters. In each part, you will finish 25% of the syllabus and write test for 25%. Sir, how do I do that? Very simple. in the first part, daily you have to study for 10 hours, guys. You have to study for 10 hours. So 10 hours, Bayamarke, it is very scary, very simple. 5 hours you watch class, 5 hours you study in the house. Even if you attend any academy offline class, class will be only from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. From 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Correct? So 5 hours of class, 7 to 1. So 5 hours you watch class, 5 hours you study by yourself. Okay, are you getting it, guys? Like that, if you do for 45 days, 25% of syllabus will get over, and after that 45 days you will write one test in all the subjects. Sir, all the 6 subjects are very simple. If you are doing only group 1, then do this for group 1. If you are doing only group 2, then do this for both group 2. If you are doing this for both the groups, then do it for both the groups, guys. Like this, you will repeat the cycle for 45 days, 4 cycles. Of course, not all days you can study. Some days will go away in break, etc. It's okay. I am roughly saying 180 days into 5 hours per day, 900 hours of detailed lectures you will watch. Once that is completed in 6 months, what will happen? In 6 months, what will happen, guys? One time full learning of subject is completed and you are writing quarterly exams like school days. Next to what happens? Last 3 months, this is typically 3 months before your exam. 3 months before your exam. We will also give you revision classes in the last 3 months, which is optional. If you want, you can watch the revision classes, which I told you exam oriented. Otherwise, you can revise by yourself. This time also you have to watch 5 hours class plus 5 hours of revision should be done by you guys. In this last 3 months, I am breaking down into first 2 months and last 1 month. In the first 2 months only you have to watch revision classes, and in that we will give you 50% test. Test number 5 and test number 6. Test number 5 and test number 6. This is like your half yearly exams. This is like what, guys? This is like the half yearly exams that you have. You remember half yearly exams in school, like that. In the last 1 month, guys, only self revision. We will not support here. You have to learn by yourself and write the last test, 100% mock test. Of course, I am only giving you a brief schedule here. For students who sign up, we will get into a detailed call and explain this 9 months plan much more detail for those students. So to summarize, you will be given 900 hours of concept classes which you will complete in the first 6 months. You will also be given 7 tests per subject. That means 7 into 6 subjects, 42 tests overall if you are writing both the groups. And then in the last 3 months, you will also be given a 300 hours revision plan. Okay. What I will tell is, if you can trust this process, because if you can trust this process, they say CA is difficult. CA is not difficult. What is difficult is to follow this, and consistently if you study for 9 months, you do this and show, that's it, you will easily pass in the first attempt, guys. Dhoni keeps telling, trust the process. 9 months if you can do this effort, rank and first attempt is a byproduct of the result. So quickly let me summarize this CEO schedule. This schedule PDF will be given to you so that neatly typed for you. Quickly, if your attempt is in Jan 26 or May 26 or in September 26, in any of these attempts, whether you are writing one group or both groups, totally fine, you can follow this. If it's both groups, now more lectures to watch. If it is one group, then little less lectures to watch. So what I told now, basically first concept I told, I finished the concept. I told syllabus is broken into 4 parts. Look at this. Write these 4 parts. Write the 4 tests over here. This will be done for each subject over 6 months. Okay. Then once concept is done, you will go to the exam oriented part. Which is the revision part. You will be given 5 folders in the app. First 4 folders is concept. Once that's done, last folder, 5th folder is going to be exam oriented. Okay. Together, if you finish all this, you will become CEO of the CA Inter, and that's why we call it the CEO schedule. Subject wise duration is given over here. Total concepts and total exam oriented. Also, I have explained over here each part wise. Look at this. I told you 4 parts. So each part wise, what is the topics that is available that you have to watch. Usually the first part is basics. As you keep going, it will become little more in depth, guys. This is for group 1. This is for group 2. Okay, are you getting it, guys? Group 1 and group 2. Now the last question you have is, sir, what about revision schedule? This is the revision schedule for the last 3 months. Sir, how do I watch the class? Quick class. I told only 300 hours of revision. Look at this. Roughly only 300 hours of revision for both the groups. Revision is only optional for you. First you finish concepts, then only you will get into revision. Now coming to the last important question. Okay, last important 3 questions. Sir, what is the cost of this? Sir, can I do this CEO plan only for single group, or should I do this for both groups? And last one, can I do this for individual subject only? I will give answer for all the 3. Cost, believe me, this is going to be the most affordable in India. The same plan can be used. If you are writing single group also, you can watch this. If you are writing both groups also, you can follow this. Only difference is both groups means you will learn both simultaneously. Single group means apply the same plan of concept plus exam oriented revision for one group. That time what will happen? Instead of studying for 10 hours a day, you can study for 5 to 6 hours a day. That's it. Sir, can I apply this for individual subjects, sir? We want only your accounts class. We want only your law class. We want only your, let's say, tax class. Yes, you can apply this even for individual subject also. Sir, how do we get this, sir? Very simple. You have to go to the CA Classroom website. And if you scroll down, you will find this Learn from Home course for Jan 26, May 26 and September 26. Like I mentioned, you can purchase only group 1 or only group 2, or you can purchase both the groups. Sir, we want only your individual subject. Then you can take my accounts or law combo here or audit SM combo here. Or if you scroll down, you have individual subject options over here. Look at this. Down you can see all the 6 individual subjects. In all subjects, our approach is same. You will have 5 folders in the app. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Finish each part and write the test of that particular part. Last part will be the revision part, where you can write test number 5 and test number 6 and 7. Okay. Sir, now lastly, let me explain over here. For example, if you take Learn from Home, all the details I told is mentioned in the website over here. If you want demo videos, demo is also available here for all subjects. Schedule, the CEO schedule is also available over here. All the materials, we will give you free soft copy. Free soft copy materials will also be given to you. But if you want books also, you can purchase. So look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay. We will give you without books. But if you want books, you can go to the website and add for with books. Some students will be like, sir, எனக்கு test எல்லாம் வேணாம் sir. I don't want the test. So if you don't want test, you can choose without test. If you want test, you can just add the bridge test alone separately. Now one advantage that you will have, guys, you can even purchase this group wise. If you don't want to purchase for both the groups, the price here is including GST, without books and without test. If you want, you can add with books over here. Okay, and if you want, you can add with test over here. And also one last thing, sir, I don't want test now, I will take test later. Then you can take test later. All you have to do is click on test series and separately purchase the test for your respective attempts at a later point of time. So this is the conclusion, guys. So if you guys have any doubts in this, feel free to call me, okay, on this number 7550137279, or you can also call my wife, who's also faculty for audit and SM, Niveda Shankar. Her number is 9844413960. She will be your audit or SM faculty. No admin team. Directly reach out to us. This is my number. Call me and ask all your doubts. This is my wife's number. Call this number and ask your doubts. Anyone you can call. If we don't pick up, we will call you back, or you can drop us a WhatsApp message when we will definitely call back and explain all the other doubts that you have. And the device is you can watch in mobile app or you can watch in system. All those things are explained over here, guys. If you see, it will be explained over here. All the device, you have 1.8 views, so comfortably you can watch the class multiple times, up to 1.8 times, guys. So that's about it. And what I will tell is, whichever class that you guys take, trust that faculty and trust that academy, and they will take care of the whole thing. But trust that process and be consistent for these 9 months. That is what matters, guys. Thank you so much. All the very best.